This is a hands-on owner's review of the Burley Bee bike trailer. I know picking a bike trailer is so hard and tedious and cumbersome and we don't know where to start. So if you want to figure out how this bike trailer stacks up against other bike trailers, be sure to watch another video that I'm putting right down below that compares this trailer with other of the top bike trailers I recommend and which one I would recommend for your situation. So if this video is helpful, give it a thumbs up and also subscribe, because why not? This is the channel where we talk everything about how to make biking part of your daily life, and I know that's you. So if it's helpful, give it a thumbs up and subscribe. Why not? All right, enjoy the video. We've tested a lot of bike trailers over the last 6 years with our kids, and by far this is hands down the best quality bike trailer only bike trailer on the market that we've seen, mainly because it's really affordable. For just 300 bucks you can get this on Amazon, and it's really a solid bike trailer. Burley is a really high-end bike trailer brand. For this price range, this is a really good deal. I'm going to show you exactly why that I think this is a really good trailer only bike trailer, meaning that it doesn't come with stroller conversion. If you stick around, I'll show you my recommended stroller conversion bike trailer with similar features as this one. All right, so let's get into it. Off the bat, I'll just mention that it looks really awesome. And not only that, but it does function really well. And the main reason for that is it has these really impressive 20-inch wheels here. And these are definitely the best quality large wheels that I've seen on bike trailers. There's just something about them that just is so, I don't know, substantial. And I'm not afraid at all that the spokes are gonna break or it's gonna crack or anything. And you just have this really cool yellow button there, you push it and then wheels come off, especially if you need to store it in a garage or in the trunk of a car or something. All right, so let's go on to the interior of it. There's a lot of space in here actually for the kids to hang out. And it's a 5-point harness here. It's kind of like it's not an ideal bench style seat. It's kind of got a hammock style seat, which means that it kind of sinks in the middle a little bit, but it's a little sturdy, so you're gonna manage just fine getting around with 2 kids. It has these really good pockets here. I've seen a lot of trailers that don't have large pockets, but this is big enough to hold things, even a water bottle or snacks on the road or a toy or whatever. So good interior space. And the cover itself is this kind of mesh material. And I don't like mesh material covers because they kind of come off while you're riding, especially if you have like this clip-on type of, this one is actually Velcro. But this quality is actually much, much better than the Instep bike trailer or the Schwinn Trailblazer bike trailer. Many of the bike trailers on the market have this kind of mesh style. This is actually really good quality mesh, and it's gonna protect your kids, your precious cargo when you're riding around in snow or rain or whatever. Okay, so let's talk about the frame itself. The first thing I noticed when I got this trailer is that it is extremely light. Like this is about 20 pounds. And you can actually, look at this, I can just pick it up with one arm like that. And that's really nice because when you're pulling a bike trailer, it really comes down to the weight of the trailer. Most trailers, like this one right here, that I'll show you in a bit, is 40 pounds. Twice as heavy as this guy. So that's a really big factor. And the reason it is light is because it doesn't convert into a stroller, because the stroller feature usually adds on a bit of weight. But that's really the quality you get with Burley, is that it really saves on weight in that sense. It does have storage. I think you might not notice it just off the bat, but if you open here, it's got real good storage area here. It's really ideal for grocery shopping, getting some gallons of milk or whatever you get at the grocery store. So that's great. So the thing to mention about the frame also is I have a hard time with these types of frames that don't fold really well, meaning that the bike trailer, you need to be able to fold it up whenever you need to put it into storage or into the trunk of a car. And this one is a bit tedious to do. You kind of have to go around, you have to take the cover off, you have to kind of fold it into itself, and it's not as simple as like a stroller, which this thing is, by the way. I'm going to talk a lot about this guy at the end of the video. But so that's one thing that I don't like about this trailer, but if you're not really using it to go around, you're just using it around your neighborhood, then it's an excellent choice. Again, for 300 bucks, this is really substantial. If you could feel this trailer, it is really solid and very lightweight, right? Okay, now we're gonna talk about the hitch attachment, okay? So hitches are notoriously difficult for people to figure out if their bike is compatible with the trailer. And I must say that Burley is probably the most complicated and the most incompatible with a lot of bikes. In particular, if you have any bike, then most likely it'll be fine. You wouldn't have to worry about getting any attachments or accessories to do it. But if you have disc brakes, like I do, then there's a good chance it won't work. Let me show you why. If you have disc brakes, here. If you have a disc brake bike like this guy, you have to get essentially a through axle. If you have a through axle bike like I do, you have to get one of these through axles that's provided by Burley, and it's just kind of expensive to get. It's like 50 bucks. So in that sense, if you're planning to get to pull your Burley bike trailer with disc brakes and you have through axle, I really would recommend against it. And instead I just go for a better bike, a bike trailer that's a little bit more expensive, like this guy here. This is called the Schwinn Joyrider, and this is hands down our trailer of choice for all situations, and I do recommend it to most people in most circumstances. And the reason for that is that it's only 350 bucks. It's only $50 more than this guy. It has a beautiful stroller conversion, so we use it for strollers all the time. You can tell how dirty it is. Look at that. Museums, parks, just getting around town, put it in the car. This thing folds up like a stroller. You just kind of pull these levers here, and it kind of folds into itself, and you can put that in the trunk of your car. The wheels are 20 inches, just like the Burley Bee. The same size. They're really substantial. They're treaded, so it's really ideal for getting around town as a stroller. And like I mentioned a little bit earlier, this Schwinn Joyrider is about 40 pounds. It's probably one of the heaviest bike trailers on the market. But with that said, I honestly never really noticed the weight, mainly because your legs get a lot stronger and they get used to the extra weight of a bike trailer, and you really don't start to notice until you're doing a lot of uphill climbing and a lot of long distance riding with the bike trailer. In those cases, you will start to notice that it's heavier, but I wouldn't worry too much about it. And also, really cool, this thing covers like that. Look how easy that is. So much easier than the plastic mesh. And you just lock it into place like that, and you're good to go. And opposed to the Burley Bee, it actually does have a really solid bench style seat, so the kids can really sit next to each other without kind of leaning into each other like you see in some of the hammocks. So for sure, I wanted to end on that note. If you do want to get a trailer that also converts to a stroller, which I recommend for most people that have kids especially, then go for this. It's just 350 bucks on Amazon. I'll put a link in the description. But if you want a trailer that is just really good at being a solid trailer, then the Burley Bee is hands down the best trailer only bang for buck trailer on the market. Okay, thanks for watching. Take care.